Hi guys, I'm not happy. I'm just not happy. Slept in to start with, so I missed me line dancing lesson. Because by the time I had got up, had a shower, had something to drink, got in the car, put petrol in, and then got down to Moe, well not Moe but Newborough, it would have been way too late. So I didn't do it. I've got a migraine coming on. Right in here, I can feel it. It's right in here. So I'm going to have to take some tablets. Good news is though, the girls laid 2 eggs, and I think there's a 3rd egg on the way. I think Little is laying an egg. She's found herself a nice nesting box in the chicken house, so she's very comfortable. No casualties, so they all got on really well. Whatever arguments or disagreements they might have had, they have sorted it all out between the 6 of them, and they are all best buds now, so that's really good. So they're now, at the moment, they're all out in the yard, just roaming around. Little is when I left her, she was still in her nesting box. So there you go. If you're wondering why the video's looking a bit screwy kind of thing, it's because I've got the phone on a different angle in the car. So I went down to Bunnings and I bought some stuff. I'm making homemade feeders for the girls. Now I'm going to need more than this, but this is just to start with. So I've made this. Don't laugh. Best I can do with my brain. And that's what it looks like inside. So what I'll do is I will attach it to a pole in the chicken run, in the chicken thing, with these cable ties. And it will stand like this. And it'll be resting on the ground. And then I'll fill it up from in here, and they'll just stick their little headies in there, and they'll just peck the stuff. And then later on I can manage to find a way to have a pipe going up so that the food comes in and I can fill the pipe up from up here, and it just automatically refills it as they eat the grain. So there's that. So I bought that whole lot. This and this cost me $26, I think it was $26. There's 3 things in it. I can't get it off, it's on there good and proper, but that's a separate. And then that's separate. That's right. So there's the lid here, that's separate. Then this part here and here is separate. There's 4 pieces to it. And then that's separate. You can probably see the little, see that? That's all separate. And then this is separate. This here, it's separate. And then that is separate. So that's the start of their feeder system. So you're probably asking yourself, well, why are you upset? Why are you angry? Why are you not happy? Looks like you've got everything you needed. I go into Petstock here in Morwell. Now, I've been going there for years and years and years, right? I've never had this happen before. And I go in to get a bag of chicken pellets. I am going to change their food over, but when I've got more money to do so. I don't have enough to do it at the moment because I'm going to buy the food individually, which will be a lot healthier for them, and it will give me a lot more food rather than buying the bag of pellets. But anyway, I go in, right, And I say, have you got any bags of chicken pellets? Yep, we've got 3. I said, okay. So it was $25.40. No, 20, yeah, $25.40, right? So I go in with cash with $30, all $5 notes. So there was what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I go in with 6, was it 6? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I go in with 6 $5 notes, okay? So I give her the cash, and she goes, oh, we only take the correct amount or card. And I said, you have got the correct amount. There's $30 there. I said, how much is it? Because I thought it might have been more than 30, see? And I said, how much is it? $25.40. I said, well, you've got the money. No, we only want cash or, card. I said, you've got cash. No, we only take the correct amount or, card. I said, you have got the correct amount. There is $25.40 there. And I said, and besides that, I said, I don't have any money in my card. I said, so it's going to have to be cash anyway. Oh, okay then. So she goes to take the cash that I'd given her, right? She opens up the till and she says, oh, well, you get no change. Well, that was it. A pretty easygoing person, but really, to be honest, with my pageants and my migraine and everything, and it's a shitty day, it's raining, I was going to get out and mow the yard. I said, excuse me? You get no change. I said, how much did you say it was? She said, $25.40. I said, no, I've given you $30. She said, yes. I said, you're telling me I'm not going to get any change? And she said, yes. I said, no. I said, you are not keeping that amount of cash. They weren't even going to give me credit. Like, they weren't even going to, take the money, take that money and then credit me for what they weren't going to give me back. They were just going to take the whole lot and not give me any change, no credit, no nothing, right? And I said, no. I said, you're not doing it. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, you're not sorry. I said, have you got cash in that till right now? She goes, yes. I said, well, why can't you give me my change? I know, because we just can't. I said, you are not taking that amount and keeping that amount of change. I said, if it was only maybe 5 or 10 cents, I said, I'd still want it. I said, but it wouldn't be so bad. I said, I'd say okay and, they could go choke on it, but not $4. Not $4.60. They're not, no. Now, I know maybe to a lot of you out there, that's not a lot of money, and you'd say, doesn't matter. But to me, that's a lot of money, and I'm trying to save my money. I watch every cent I get, and that's just not on. I mean, that to me is like a loaf of bread, or that to me is like a thing of milk. Do you know what I mean? No. So I came back to the car, and I'm lucky I had 40 cents in the car. And lucky I hadn't parked that far away because I knew I had to lift the bag of chicken feed, right? So I came back, I got the 40 cents, took back to her, and I said, here's your 40 cents. And she said, oh, thanks. And I said, oh, that's right. I said, you've lost a customer over this. I said, I won't be coming back. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, there's no way you've got any right to withhold a person's change. I said, even if it's only 5 cents, I said, you cannot keep that person's change. I said, that is ridiculous. I said, no. I said, I could understand it. I said, if there was only like $24 or $25 there and no more. Okay, it would be pretty scabby of you to say a person can't have it because of 40 cents. I said, but I could understand it. I said, but when you had the money there and you got money in your till to be able to give me my change, for you to turn around to me and say you were not going to give me any change, you were going to keep it all, you've lost a customer. I will not be coming back. And with that, she went to give me my receipt. I said, I don't need it. I won't be coming back. I picked up my bag of chicken pellets and I come out and I put it in the car and I took off. Now you tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong or if I'm overlooking into this. I mean, either way, I'm not going to go back. I would rather go down to the grain food place down here, down another section of Morwell, and I would rather get my food there, my chicken pellets there. Okay, I might pay a little bit extra, like I think it's $28 or something like that. But even so, I would rather do that. And if I've got cash, which I usually always do now, I know damn well that if I gave him $30, I know damn well I'd get my change. And he will bring the food out and put it in the car for me. Anyway, that's why I'm not happy. Anyway, doing that, I'm uploading some videos today. I think I've got it worked out with the really long ones. I'm still got the last bit of testing to do. I was extra tired last night and I had to go to bed, so I didn't get around to finishing the last bit of it to test it. But I'm going to do that like after I've set the girls' food up and stuff like that. I'm going to have my 2 eggs that the girls have graciously given me, and I'll probably end up putting them back in their house after I've given them the food, because it is wet and it is rainy and I don't want Lolly out there. So that way I can let her off her leash and she can go in on her bed and stuff like that. And then when it rains really heavy, at the moment it's stopped but still off and on, she can go in on her bed and she's nice and dry. So there you go. And I'm also thinking, I'll show you what I'm thinking. I'll move this over. I'll show you, look. Now you see this bag here, it's a plastic one. Now that one's full, it's got food in it already. That's Lolly's, right? But what I'm thinking of, I've got 2 more inside, right? So as you can see, it's got one of those slidey things, right? That's all the food in there, right? And then you can just close it up like that. So what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm thinking of taking one of them from inside and putting a hole in the bottom. Hang on, is that going to work? Oh, hang on. Will that work? I did have a fantastic idea, and now I think it's just gone down to, thingy. I was going to put it on the top of that, fill it up so it was an automatic feeder. But then they'd have nothing, it would have to go on there. Wouldn't it? Because it couldn't go like that, because the food would run out. So it would have to go like that. So I would have to go get a double one. So I could attach so that it came out that way. And attached a bag on that one. And then it just automatically filled it up. It's going to have to stay like that for now, hey? Yeah, it is. Alright, well that was a shitty idea. It was a good one, but it's not going to work. I'll figure it out. Anyway, it's now starting to rain again. No way will I get any mowing done, which I was going to do today. I was going to do the front and the back, but I'm not going to get that done because it's raining. And if I do it with the lawnmower, I'll electrocute myself because my mower's electric, so I'm not going to do that. So yes, so I'm going to get the girls in. I'm going to set up their food stuff, give them their food, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to go in and I'm going to have something to eat and do all my uploading and stuff like that. So you'll get these videos, even this one. And there you go. So I'm not going to put my intro on this either. I'm just going to send it straight off to YouTube, to the channel. And just letting you guys know that you'll be receiving 2 videos today and after this one. And I know I said this yesterday, but I've done most of the first one. And I'm going to put the heater on and have a coffee and have my 2 googie eggs that my girls have given me. And yes, so there you go. So maybe clean up a bit. So with that, I'm going to catch you guys soon. Alright. It's that rain, isn't it lovely? Look at that, look. Isn't that lovely? Now, if we get a really big thunderstorm tonight, where it's pouring with rain and stuff like that, I think I might even come out, because I can sleep really well in this car. It's so relaxing. I might sleep in the car tonight. Sounds stupid, doesn't it? But I might. See how I go. Anyway, I'm going. Me talking's not going to get this done. So I'm going to go do what I need to do, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one.